Welcome to this video on conic sections, or simply conics. These are intersections of a plane and a right circular cone. We want to consider the general quadratic equation of the form general quadratic equation of the form ax squared plus bxy plus cy squared plus dx plus ey plus f is equals to 0 with the constants or the coefficients a, b, c, d, e, and f as real constants or real numbers, and the variables x and y. Now, this quadratic equation will produce graphs. Of circle, ellipse, parabola, and hyperbola, depending on the value of the discriminant b squared minus 4ac, depending on the value of b squared minus 4ac, which we are calling the discriminant. 1. If b squared minus 4ac is equals to 0, then the graph will be a parabola. 2. If the value of b squared minus 4ac is less than 0, then the graph may be an ellipse or a circle if b is equals to 0 and a is equals to c. Note that it can also be a point or non-existent, where the point and non-existent situations are called the degenerate cases. Again, for b squared minus 4ac is equals to 0, we shall get the graph of a parabola, or two parallel lines, or coincident lines, or non-existent. And then the situation of parallel or coincident lines and non-existent are called the degenerate cases. Now, 3. If the discriminant b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0, the graph is a hyperbola or two intersecting lines. A hyperbola or two intersecting lines. The two intersecting lines, or in such a scenario where we get two intersecting lines, we call that the degenerate case. So these four graphs are what we call the conics or conics sections. And they are called conic sections because the graphs are the intersections of a plane and a right circular cone. A right circular cone. If the plane and the cone, the right circular cone, and you should think of a cone or cones, that is a right circular cone. You should also think of it having another lower part, which is another cone, and a plane, So if these two intersect, then you are most likely to get either an ellipse, a circle, or a parabola, or a hyperbola. Next, if you are given some equations, it is easier for you to determine whether the equation is a hyperbola, a parabola, an ellipse, or a circle. For example, x squared plus y squared is 16. If you look at the general quadratic equation, ax squared plus bxy plus cy squared plus dx plus ey plus f is equals to 0, you can see that our equation x squared plus y squared minus 16 is equals to 0, such that the value of b is 0, the value of d is 0, the value of e is 0. And you can now say that the value of the discriminant b squared minus 4ac will be equals to 0 squared minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 1. And this will give us minus 4, and minus 4 is less than 0. So this is a circle because we said that if the discriminant is less than 0, a negative, then it is either an ellipse or a circle if b is equals to 0 and a is equals to c. And in our case, we can see that a is 1 and c is 1, and of course b is 0. So this is an equation of a circle. It's an equation of a circle, and in fact it's an equation of a circle. Center the origin and radius 4 units. This is the equation of a circle. Center the origin and radius 4